Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs.
And I am Mr. HB.
And this is Tipsy. Welcome to Tipsy Tuesday, everybody. We are live from Iceland. Yes, we are in our home, well, my hometown.
Yeah,
not really our hometown, home country.
Uh-huh.
We're in a special place, and we're going to share with you where truly the exact location we are, because it's pretty unique. We've not done a show from here before. We're not at a relative's place or house or anything.
Cool spot.
We're in downtown Reykjavik, and which is the capital, and literally looking over the Parliament building right there. So pretty special. And yes, we had to maneuver some things to be here because it is a private club. But enough about that. We are happy to be here, and we have some support from the GE team. We have Michael and Jody back live at
Studio A.
GE in Studio A. You want to say hi? There's Jody and Michael. Where you at, Michael?
There's Jody and Jody.
Jody and Jody. Oh, there's Michael. Hey. It's going to be a good show.
Jody and Trudy.
Jody and Trudy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn your mic on, Michael.
Turn your mic on, Michael.
Mic on, Michael.
We're already off to a great start, folks.
There it is. Yes.
Wait, there we go.
Okay.
Now
so
I'm flexing.
Let's start.
Yeah, there you go.
We don't have any quilts behind us, but you guys have quilts behind you. So let's start by you guys introducing the quilts behind you.
Am I going first, Jody, or you? All right, 1 second. So in front of me is Algorithm. This I thought this was Dina at first.
It's a mistake some people make. But it's in our new line, and we're going to show that at the end of the show.
Nice. All right, and Jody, what do you got behind you?
I have Athena, and I thought this one was beautiful, and it'll make sense when we show the second line later today.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, back to Gudrun and Kirk.
Yeah, so Michael, actually the quilt is behind you, not in front of you, but
that's okay. It's all right. It's in front of us.
I know. We see it. They're both gorgeous, and I think they're both perfect choices for today, especially with what we're showing. But let's start with announcing our winner from last week's show. The winners, well, the question that I asked, the giveaway question, was actually it was an emoji, remember? And this was the perplexing one because I had no idea. I didn't make up the question. So what does this emoji mean? Winner. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that one.
That was perplexing. I don't think anybody got the right answer, honestly, unless they Googled it.
I talk. No.
No, it's
not about an eye or lips.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I had my own entry. I thought it was the face Jody makes when I have her on camera for way too long. And I should have switched off.
I like that answer better.
Yes. Yeah. This is our role to Mr. HP too when he tells me something I should be doing and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yes. But what it really means is it is what it is. And I do say that all the time, but I don't know how to use, I didn't know to use that. So now I do know. And nobody's going to understand
let me just say that's dumb. Let me just say that.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But we still have a winner, whether they got it right or wrong or whatever. And our winner is, roll it, Michael. Jennifer Ford. Congratulations, Jennifer. Now, she says, I think the emojis mean I'm confused because I'm confused. And that's actually really awesome. I like that. I'm confused because I'm confused.
I like that one better.
Mm-hmm. I think we should have this whenever somebody has a problem in the pattern. We pop that up on the screen. I'm confused.
That could be a new segment.
How many? I know, because I do hear that a lot. I'm confused when I start explaining where we're doing a quilt alongs or whatever, because they don't wait to watch the whole video. They start by this, I'm confused. So make sure that you watch beyond the first initial instruction because there's more to come, right? So, but I love that. So congratulations. Just send us an email to help@gquiltdesigns and we will get you your gift card for thank you for answering the question.
Yay!
Yay. We'll have another one at the end of the show. So make sure you keep watching, keep commenting, and wait for that last question to get a chance to win more stuff.
Mhm.
Now I have to apologize. We have to apologize because in the US, well, in Minnesota right now, it's 4 p.m. But we're in Iceland right now. And it's what? 9 p.m.
It's 9 p.m.
And we've been traveling a lot, so we're a little road weary, right?
Just a little bit. A little tired.
Just a little. So if we mess up on our words, it's because we're tired.
So I mess up our words sometimes.
Tired.
Jody and
but
I
let's
are
move on to-
also in Iceland, and that's why if we mess up.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Jody mess up their words. They're in
Right.
Iceland too.
No, it's not going to work that way. I'm sorry. But we have some great stuff. We have our regular things. We have a tip of the day, and it's the second Tuesday of the month. So, which means we have a classic block. So, I think we should dive right into our tip of the day and check out our classic block for the month of August 2025.
Get it.
Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a classic quilt block and show you how easily it can be stripologized. This block is called Sickle, and it was first published in 1936. Now, if we look at this block and break it down, it is fairly simple. We got 2 large half square triangles and 2 4 patches, very similar to our Jacob's ladder block, but we turn things differently, so we have a completely different looking block. So let's take a look at our worksheet, which you can find on our website. Download this for free, how we can stripologize this block easily. Now, you will have a classic coloring of the block where it's just 2 colors, the dark and the light, and then here you can see just the line drawing, so you can color it in however you want. So the half square triangles, here we have 3 different sizes of the block broken down in the pieces that you will need. So the half square triangles, the 2 large ones, you need 2, and for a 10-inch block, that would be a 5-inch finished, 4-inch finished for an 8-inch block, and a 3-inch finished for a 6-inch block. Then for our 4 patches, you would have the squares finishing at 2.5 inches. There will be 4 dark and 4 light. Now, we are, of course, going to use our Master Your Stripology Rulers book for our techniques. So if you flip to page number 9, you will have the half square triangle, conversion technique here. So for the finished size, you would cut your squares 1 inch larger than the finished size. And then both from the background and the dark, I layer them together, right sides together, cut them apart, sew on the cut edges with my scant 1/4 inch seam, and then I trim them to the size, which is going to be 1/2 inch larger than the finished size. So for my 10-inch block, I trimmed to 5.5. Now for the 4 patches, you can of course cut squares, especially if you want to change up the colors. But if you're doing all the same color, I do recommend cutting strips instead of just squares, and then sew the strips together to create a strip set, and then subcut your units. Now these finish at 2.5 inches, which means whether you're cutting squares or strips, you're going to cut them at 3 inches, including the seam allowance. So if you do strip sets, you would subcut that into 3-inch increments, and then sew your 4 patches together first, and then you would join the 4 patch with the half square triangle and vice versa, making sure that you turn them exactly right to create that sickle shape. and then join the two. I spin the seams to make everything nest nicely and flat in the middle. So there it is, very simple sickle block, but has some fun layouts. Let's take a look at what it looks like just in a straight horizontal layout. All the blocks turned the same. So because this is an asymmetrical block, you could have an opportunity to turn the blocks and create something completely different, but this creates this diagonal effect in the block, which is really fun, and that black and white of that square intersecting the diagonal lines is interesting. Now for an on-point layout, that would flip to just a vertical look with a light and dark kind of reflecting each other like a mirror. So again, by turning each block, even in an on-point layout, is going to create something totally different. So this is a very versatile block, fun to play with, and really easy to make. Sickle, first published in 1936. So there it is, Sickle, very simple pattern, but isn't it fun how we change just the coloring and it just makes everything different. So don't be afraid to change the coloring. It might just be a totally, feel like a totally different block, but it isn't. And that's what makes quilting beautiful. We can make it our own.
That's right.
So any questions, let us know. Some great questions from the chat. This traditional block looks so contemporary. It does. And it's all because it's directional. It's you can just change it up and it's two-toned. But just imagine in multicolor, you can just do so many things. So let's take some of the question from how's the volcano? So the volcano actually stopped erupting, 4 or 5 days ago before we got here?
Still smoking.
But we had the privilege. My dad picked us up from the airport when we got here on, was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Is that just yesterday?
I'm a little confused.
It's like it was 5 days ago.
When you're traveling, you just lose count. But anyways, we actually drove right through where all those eruptions have been happening. So we saw exactly where the lava had crossed the actual highway and when they had to build a new road to get through.
Pretty amazing to see.
We went into the town that was most devastated and had to evacuate multiple times.
It's a ghost town now.
It's kind of a ghost town. It's so sad. But the lava that just erupted, it was like there was blue smoke coming from there. So it's still, everything's still hot. And it was incredible to really just be able to get so close.
Yeah.
So we're all safe, no eruptions as of now. You look tired.
I am
honey.
tired. And of course, it's a little chilly here, so I got to cover my head up.
Yeah. It's not that cold though. It's actually pretty
when you
nice.
have a bald head.
True that. Something else, some other question. Well, I don't know where the question was.
Do you have a hot dog?
Yeah, so sickle is just 2 colors. Sickle, just 2 colors. And it's 2 half square triangles and 4 patches. So it's really simple, but it has such a striking, look when you put it like that. But we have lots and lots to go through today. So I wanted to move on to our next segment because after, you guys know we've been traveling. We were in London. We did our tour, London Calling Tour we went to the Birmingham Quilt Show. We did all of Cotswolds and then, not maybe all, because it's not all, because you can never, I think it's never ending.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful place. And then we finished in London and then our partners, our tour folks, went home back to the States on Friday and we flew to Denmark.
Hi, everybody that was on the tour with us.
Yes, we miss you guys. We had such a good time. So many great belly laughs. I can't even. Yeah, I can't wait for the reunion.
All the ladies and sirs, how you doing? All
ladies and sirs. But we flew to Denmark, to Copenhagen, and on Saturday, I had the privilege to present three back-to-back lectures for amazing Danish quilters that live in the Copenhagen area, and actually some people came in on the train for hours to my lecture at this beautiful store, Jeannie store called Blossoms Quilts, and it's an awesome store. I just kept telling everybody, you're so lucky to have this beautiful store close to you. And I did a little presentation of Stripology and all those things. And so we did a little video. You did some videos and some photos. So let's take a look at our experience in Copenhagen.
Go.
Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. It was so much fun meeting people and getting to chat with them in a more intimate setting. And so we have a lot of Danish new stripologists that are joining our crew. So make sure you all welcome them to our community. Yes, so they all went home excited to start chopping up their fabric and start making quilts. Yeah. I know, that's the best thing. So the topic of the lecture was pretty much just introducing stripology, because some of the folks had stripology rulers, really hadn't used them. Others didn't have them, didn't really know much about them. And so it was kind of, and then others had them, used them, and just wanted to know more. So it was just really intimate. We kind of, each one was different. I did 3 lectures in 4 hours. And it was great. It was really great. I was tired after. But I did teach the class in English, but I have to say, I took my Danish from 2nd grade through 9th grade, I think, and it didn't come in handy that much, but a little bit. I can understand some of the things they're talking about, and we can figure out what we're trying to ask questions. But you know what? Everybody in Scandinavia speaks very good English, so don't be afraid to travel. I see that Jenny and Jillian from Scotland are going to Denmark. Don't go into Copenhagen soon. Are there Danish fabrics, or are most of the fabrics US based? So there is one Danish fabric company, and we carry a lot of their fabrics. It's Stoff, STOF fabrics. So check that out. We have some new lines coming in from them. Very unique designs. But most of the fabrics in the store, yes, they come from the US, and even Stoff manufactures them in the same mills as we do, as the American companies do. So that's pretty much across the board for all of quilting weight cottons. So just so you know that. But this was such a great time. We didn't teach them the Stripology song. We didn't. Okay, we got to come back. They all want me to come back and teach a class. So who knows? Maybe. We had a great time. Copenhagen is beautiful.
This is not straight vodka, just so you it's water.
It's just water.
Diane Deacon, we did have our hot dog.
Diane, yes. That was the first dinner we had last night.
It's delicious.
Icelandic hot dogs, yes. And Leo and Johan had to have one too. So we got them their own set. But we have a lot to get to tonight. We have Stripology Lil Pattern Club. We had our August pattern go live on the 10th, and that is Little Dina. I know a lot of folks have been waiting for that one. It's a really quick and easy table runner. So here is the individual class. So it's now available if you didn't purchase the whole Little Pattern Club program. But this pattern and video is now on your account if you did, and you can purchase it individually. So this one is very 5-inch square friendly or little bundle friendly. So fun to make, so quick actually. And I just love how it turned out. We have this one made out of our beautiful fabric that we're actually going to be showing later on today. Jody has this. It just came in. I got advanced yardage, so I was able to make the runner ahead of time. And then we made a second version for our Stripology. No, for our Lil Bundle Club. Goodies Lil Bundle Club. Look at this. So colorful and fun. This is Little Dina out of our Painted Garden, which was our August Bundle Club, which they showed and revealed last Friday. And we weren't there. I know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's a great color too.
But it was great. Lots of color. So check that out. We have some samples of Little Dina from our Stripology shop partners. So let's take a look at some of those. We have Little Dina from Blue Bar Quilts. Look at this one. Beautiful blues and cheddar. This kind of cheddar and blue. Beautiful colors. And then we have Quilt and Code. That's colorful, fun colors, and beautiful floral for the back. And so it's all about that little accent fabric that you choose. Look how that red really shows off and stands out from all the other fabrics. Then we have Web Fabrics in Virginia. Beautiful. Oh, I love that dark accent that really pulls out the other fabrics and make it stands out. And then last but not least, we have Chicken Feed Quilts. And look how subtle this one looks compared to the other one. So soft. And that white, obviously you can't miss it, that little accent stripe. And that's what I love about some of these patterns. Yeah, you can make it any way you want. We have another sample from Web Fabrics, and that's from the last Little Pattern Club pattern, Little Billy. So let's put that one up. And that is also from Web Fabrics. I guess we accidentally missed it last month. So Michael, you want to put that one up? There it is. Beautiful.
It was like, where's Waldo?
I know. I know. There's always a delay when we are in a different country for that. But this is beautiful. I love this surprise white or light border. That's unusual, but it makes so much sense with all that color. So beautiful job. So check out our Little Pattern Club. You can purchase those individually, or you can join still for the whole program. Now we're halfway through the year, so it's every other month you get a new pattern and a video class, and so I think this is one that's gonna keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just been so popular, and people love it every other month to get something fun to put. Either making a table runner, topper, you can make small quilts, but it's just fun to learn a new technique, and you don't have to commit to a big project.
Yep, it is fun.
Oh yeah, it is very easy. Yes, you're absolutely right. Okay, so one more big reveal on show today. Color Club. Yes, August Color Club was shipped on the 5th. And I have to say, this one really hits for me. It really hits for me. And I think especially because where we are. Should we show them the view from where we are right now?
Okay.
I mean, I think so. It's just unbelievable. So
A little blurry, sorry.
So we are right in downtown Reykjavik, is the capital. And it's been raining. It rained yesterday. It rained this morning, and so we have a clear sky today, everybody. So tomorrow's going to be a great day in Iceland.
It rained earlier today too.
Yeah, we were in the pool and it rained.
Yeah,
but
it was awesome though.
We were having fun with our friends, and then we came outside and clear skies just for this. But let's take a look. So yeah. Michael,
Sorry. Cut to the chase.
Let's play our Color Club reveal. Go for it.
Go.
It is time to reveal our August Goodies Color Club inspiration color for August 2025. So let's take a look at the fun color surprise. What is it? Ooh, yes. One of my favorite colors. I'm calling it Aurora. This beautiful deep teal colors. And they are so versatile, can be used for so many beautiful things. So look at these beautiful fabrics, and we have our booklet to dive into some information about these beautiful fabrics. Whenever you are a subscriber now, you get this full booklet here. We have a little information about the color. We have some quilts where this color is featured, and then of course some ideas for some great pairings. On the back, you will have information on the 4 fabrics in the pack, and then similar basics that will give you more variety if you wanted that. Also, a QR code to take you to some more information on color theory going forward. But Aurora, what a gorgeous, gorgeous color. So this is, of course, inspired by my home country of Iceland on those clear, dark nights between late September and early April. The sky can just suddenly turn into this beautiful glowing waves of green and pink and purple and even blue. It's really pretty. Now, if you wondered why sometimes those colors look more green and other times more purple and pink, the green colors come out when the particles, then the charged particles collide with gases in the atmosphere. When they collide with oxygen, you get the green tones. When they collide with nitrogen, you get more of the purple and pink. So in Iceland, we get more of the green for the most part. We have seen them all, different parts of the year. But let's talk about these beautiful fabrics. Starting with this first one, I put down a Toscana. It's called Peacock, the color. So this is kind of the deepest, more blue tone of the teals. And just really love that color. This fabric would be perfect for some great backgrounds. The next one has a little bit more variety, a little light patches. I love the feel of this because it feels like a dancing aurora. It's called Color Dance by QT Fabrics. So this is just a perfect representation. And the next one is called Chroma, and the color name is Juniper. I love this one as well. As you can see, a great texture, lights and darks. There's some blues, there's some more green tones, and this one is a Northcott Fabrics. It's by Deborah Edwards. It's one of their basics, and so really love this one. And our fourth fabric is called Fresco. This is a Michael Miller fabric, so a bit more of like a linen, brushed texture, really beautiful, a little bit more of the light blue versus the green in the chroma, but a beautiful texture nonetheless. Really love this color for this month's Color Club. I think this is very usable and can be brought into so many different things. And of course, if you want to get some more to use for like backgrounds, we always have the 1 yards available for a little bit of a time. We have the Toscana, the Color Dance, the Chroma, and then the Fresco. But I, of course, love pulling some great fabrics to show you with this. But before we do that, here's an example of 2 quilts that I have used these tones in. of course, I want to point out, I talked about how great this looks with as a background. So here is an Ava quilt I made with that beautiful teal as a background. It's a little bit over lit, so it looks more green, but it is purely that beautiful color. I think this blue mix of blue and green really makes some other colors stand out without it being a neutral, not so much. So it pulls out the blues and the greens in the other fabrics. And then of course I had to include my Aurora quilt. I used a mix of different teals, of course, in my Aurora quilts through the years, but this color could also be used for the background if you want to use lighter colors for the waves, such as purples and pinks. But here are some great bundles just to show you how versatile our Color Club colors are. I love to pull out bundles where these could get mixed in perfectly, used for little borders and bindings. This is called Autumn Breeze by Northcott, and you'll see that there's some deep teals in here that you can add. You could even take one of these and use as a background for all of these other colors. It would look just gorgeous. Autumn Breeze. And another Northcott, which makes total sense, Deep Blue by Melanie Samra and Deborah Edwards, same designers, but you can see all these beautiful blues and greens. So mixing in a mixture of that is just a perfect option. We have a line here called Northern Blues by Stoff, which is a Danish company, very modern, cool colors. So all blues in different values. So adding a little bit of that teal in there is going to really make it harmonious and just fall together. Give it a little more, I don't know, a little more depth. Here's another, a lot of blues, a lot of teals in here, but also some pinks and lights. This is Midnights in Bloom by Camelot Fabrics. It's a beautiful collection. So lots of florals, so adding some solid colors is great. We have Cove. This is a beautiful line by Robert Kaufman, some beautiful browns and neutrals, and then the blue and green side. So lots of prints again that, look at this. This is just a perfect added addition in here. So this is Cove, Robert Kaufman. Then we have, I threw in a Halloween line because Ghosts in the Graveyard have this beautiful teal in there. Lots of great oranges. Look how the oranges pop with the teal. That is just beautiful. So that would be a perfect collection to throw some neutrals in to calm down all of the novelty prints and make them also just enhance them and make them stand out. Another novelty line, this is Cruise in the Open Road by Blank. So there are some teals in here, but all of these prints are very busy, very colorful. So adding some calm to it would be perfect. Any of these would be great backgrounds or just accents. So Cruise in the Open Road is great. And then you know what? I brought you some surprises. So here is Sensational by Three Wishes. Yes, it does not have that teal color in here, but all of these blues and this being ocean themed, it would be perfect to add to it, in my opinion. So just gonna keep moving down the line. And then we have Things Above. This is a Moda line by Fancy That Design House. It has a little bit of a different hue of teal, but that sometimes you can add to the layers by adding another level of color in here that maybe is a deeper version of what you already have. So I think that would be a fun little surprise. Another great one, we have Lord of the Rings, fresh in. It's got some deep blues, and that moody dark teal is awesome to add to that. It's just a small collection, small bundle, just 5 prints, so that would be great to add to it. And then a couple more here, surprises. Rough Around the Edges for Studio E has a little bit of teal. One print that's fully teal. So adding a little more teal color, if you like that color, you can always kind of change the balance of a bundle by adding more of what you like, and that's gonna really enhance it. So that's one. And then finally, this one would be unexpected. This is Red House by Morris and Company, so very traditional historical fabrics. But there's this teal undertone to some of them, and they're all florals. So if you want it, maybe a great background, maybe just adding some calm, this would be a great choice. Look at that. It will work really well. So don't be afraid to break the box a little bit and think outside of it. So this is Color Club for August, the Aurora, and great options for pairings. This is so versatile and absolutely one of my favorite shipments. So know that, everybody, we still have availability for joining Color Club and getting a subscription shipment every month for great half yards, or you can choose fat quarters. So either way, you want less fabric, more fabric. I have to say, I want to give a special shout out to all of you that have joined right in the beginning. 4 years later, you're still loving every shipment of Color Club. Yay to you. Love it, love it, love it.
Thumbs up to hearts.
So we are going to just toss it now back over to the studio because we've been gone so long. There's new fabric in the store, and then Jody is ready to show everybody what's fresh and new right in.
Go, Jody.
Hello. So, Michael, are they having fun or what?
I'm so jealous. Wait, let me get it on the screen so they can see me. I'm so jealous. I want to be in Iceland. I want it to be super sunny at 9 p.m.
I know. It's probably sunnier there than it is here.
Oh, yeah.
At 4:30.
Right? I'll take a volcano.
Yeah.
I'm tough. I can do it.
Yes. Well, we have some great fabric to show you. And the first line we have is I Love Fall Most of All by Moda Fabrics. It's a Deb Strain line. So let's get right to it so that people can see this awesome fabric. So this is a fall, of course. I Love Fall Most of All. It's a fall line. Has these teals and aquas and oranges that Gudrun was just talking about. This would be a great line to use with the Color Club for this month. So we've got, this one has a petite floral with the oranges and the teals. We have this awesome plaid, which I love using in bindings and sashings. We have another floral with leaves. I guess it's not floral, it's more leaves. So now we're adding in the green. You have the orange in there, some of that really light teal. And then I'm going to open this one because I want you guys to be able to see the whole piece. But look how cute this is with the pumpkins and the owls.
So cute.
Yeah, isn't it cute? And then it brought in some creams and browns too, so we've got some different colors to play with. And now we're kind of hitting this light teal and aqua here. Same print, now we've got the lighter background on there. It's actually more of like a mint green, now that I'm thinking about it. And we have these chrysanthemums in the orange with the mint green background. And then we have this leaf fabric, same as this one, only now we've got that mint background. And this one, look how cute this is. Look at these cute little mushrooms. Are those adorable? Michael, you must like this line, right?
Okay, I didn't know. June in the warehouse sent me a picture of that, and
Oh,
I
really?
didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they're little mushrooms.
It's all coming together. I love it.
So cute. And now we have the light background with the same print as this one, but now we have it in this cream or off-white. And we must have liked the mushroom because we did bring it in as the cream background with these the beautiful aqua or teal in these mushroom tops. And then we have this print. I'll open this one back up again because it's so beautiful. Cream background with this cute little owl and the pumpkins. I wasn't sure I was going to get this, but I might have to get this line. It's so cute.
It's so pretty. I don't really think of blue when I think of fall, but
I love anything that's non-traditional.
Yeah, they really made it look like fall.
Yeah, and then we have this chrysanthemum, again with the cream background, and I love this tone of orange in this. It's a little less bold than this one right here, but it's just so pretty. So this one, we do have a fat quarter bundle. It's a 12 piece and a littles, which we did do this in the little Dina sample. So we make an awesome littles pattern for that. And then let's go into our pull, because this one has some amazing fabrics that would go great with it. Number one, you could use your Color Club fabric that you just got. And if you didn't get it, you can definitely buy some, right? Would go awesome with this line. And now we have the Deco Stitch Indigo Sky. Look how awesome that goes with this blue. And it has just a light color blue in it that just really brings all the fabric together. We have Grunge Storm. Again, with the grunge fabric, what's nice is that there's kind of a different tone, two-tone, sometimes there's a three-tone, and so in this one it really brings in some of these lighter like cream colors. And now we're going into our kind of mint green or like very light aqua. So this is Deco Stitch Skyline Blue. So you're kind of playing these colors here. Dry Brush Seafoam. I'm really starting to fall in love with dry brush. I wasn't sure, but now I've just been really loving how that goes with so much of our fabric.
Yeah.
We have Grunge Avalanche. Again, you can see the different tones in here and how that really plays off all of the fabrics with this little brownish, grayish streak in here. And then we have to have some green because it's fall.
Yeah, we do.
So we've got Grunge Pine, so definitely a little deeper and a little bit more of a richer green. And then Matcha, Dry Brush Matcha, which is fantastic. It really, really, really loves this fabric, to be honest. If a fabric could love a fabric, this one loves it. And we didn't go crazy with the oranges, which you'd think like we would have, but we didn't. So we picked a Chalk and Charcoal Topaz. And this would just be a really nice highlight in here. Now, Gudrun mentioned this, I think, earlier, that you can actually change the whole look of a line by just adding a different tone. So if you wanted to go more orange, you can kind of take out some of the blue, add some more oranges or the teals, and just do so many different things. We have Crackle Taupe for our base or like our cream colors, which would really go so well. It brings in those brown, darker brown tones. We have Spotted Ivory, another beautiful neutral, and Grunge Winter White, which goes so well with this. So this is I Love Fall Most of All by Deb Strain for Moda Fabrics. So our second one, which is completely different than the first one, is called Tranquility by Nicole Ruiz for Figo Fabrics. And it has some beautiful greens and like very nature-centered colors. Michael, I thought of you when I was putting this together today to
I thought
prep
of me
for this.
when I looked at this bundle.
I know, isn't it fantastic? So you're gonna see a lot of these very neutral, kind of woodsy looking colors. So you're gonna have like this gray. This has kind of a grayish green tone to it. And then the light gray goes with this really well, and it's got these cute little, I don't know, they kind of remind me of like little leaves falling from the sky at fall. I guess you could use this at fall, but it feels very springy to me. And then here is a print that has leaves, but it's got the grayish undertone to it, but then you have these beautiful greens, like I don't know what that green is. It's like like a teal, but it's got some browns to it. And then we have this one here, which has the light bluish green color with the a little bit of a cream leaves in the background. It kind of gives a different feel to it. And then this one goes darker, so we've got more of a charcoal background with this beautiful motif in the center. Definitely pulls this all together. I can see this as sashing and really kind of like grabs the darker tones out of here. And now we're going into the green. And it doesn't look as green on the screen, but it's this very deep kind of like dark green, but it also has the gray tones to it. And then we have a green that goes so well with this one. I think this is Stash, which is awesome. It goes so well with this. And then we have this other green. So we're kind of lightening up a little bit as we go through with this vertical or horizontal leaf. And then this light green, I know you, it's so beautiful. So now we have this light green, it's called Serenity, and it goes so well with this. It just really brings in the fabrics. But I really want to open this fabric piece up because I want you to see the different tones in here. Look at that beautiful kind of ombre look that this has with the dark green and the like, I don't know, like a paintbrush look to it. So beautiful with the leaves and the florals. It's got a little bit of a cream or a brown in there. And then we have this, which looks like a pine tree leaf, these boughs, tree boughs in here with this beautiful light green in the background. Kind of has a little bit of that dry brush look to it. I don't think this is going to last very long, so I wouldn't wait on this one because I think this is going to go really, really fast. And then last but not least, we have another one of these beautiful light kind of sage greens. That's the word I was looking for. The dark kind of brushy look to it. And this one we also have in a fat quarter bundle. So Tranquility, it's a 12-piece. We have a fat quarter bundle and we have a littles bundle. I think this would be gorgeous as a table runner, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think I might just have to do it because I think it would be so pretty.
I really like how, like, it really rides that line of it could either be a masculine or a feminine sort of pattern.
Yes, very neutral, earthy tones. So we're going to go into the pull, which is, we're going to play off of these lighter sage greens. So we've got Seedling Sage, which is beautiful with this. And then we have the, this is Floral Elements, Stormy Sea. So you're looking at kind of this in-between color right here, which I love it when they use that dark print for the flowers in this Floral Elements. It looks so cool. And then this is Stash Check. I don't usually also gravitate towards colors like this, but this is so beautiful and so calming. And here it's placed so well with these fabrics towards the bottom of this bundle. Excuse me, words are escaping me. Again, we have Floral Elements and Storm Winds. So you're playing on that light gray in here. Thatched gray. Some really great options you could use for backgrounds. And then you can go really dark playing with this charcoal color here and this really deep green. We've got Nitty Gritty Coal, which just looks so great with this fabric. And we have Stash Stitches Olive in this beautiful green kind of evergreen color. And we have Grunge Juniper. Again, I talk about this a lot, but it has these different tones in it, so it really takes a lot of the colors in here and really brings it together, which is really nice. And then we have this Grunge Rifle Green. So you're now pulling these really deep colors. Look how rich that green is, and you can kind of see it in here. Oh, Billy, that would be awesome. Actually could make a little Billy too.
I'm stealing that idea.
I think I might be stealing that idea too. I didn't even think about that. And then we have a deco stitch granite. So we've got the darker greens, which is over here. So pulling those in, and a grunge medium gray. So here you've got the dark gray colors with kind of this light color, and it brings that all together. And we have Tranquility by Nicole Ruiz for Figo Fabrics.
Okay, we are true friends. These are some fantastic fabrics, aren't they? We have some true friends, so we're going to put our friends on the spot. That's how good friends we are, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be fun. We're in Iceland. It's like almost 10 o'clock p.m. So we've had maybe a couple glasses of wine. 2, maybe? That's it, right? Most. So I think this is a perfect time for an Icelandic lesson. So we're gonna go around all our friends, and they're gonna teach you one Icelandic words. We may or may not explain what it means. May or may not. Okay, keyword. We'll start over here with the most misfit of them all.
Yes, how you doing? My name is Thorin, and the word I'm teaching you is yaw, and yaw, and yaw. Shall I explain what it means?
Well,
It basically means yes, and yes, and yes. Yaw.
Very, very different meanings for all of those. One means something, 2 of them mean something else, and multiples mean a lot of different things. So, okay, Hannah.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and my word is rabarbarasulta.
Okay. Yeah. Rhubarb jam, everybody. Next.
Hi, I'm Thordís, and my word is takk. That means thank you.
Okay.
All right. Helpful word to know.
Hi, my name is Eidís. I was going to say rabarbari.
Which is rhubarb?
I don't know.
Yes, rhubarb. Oh, you have another one.
Varasalvi. Like lip juice. We use it a lot in
Lip
Iceland.
juice,
Yeah.
or most people call it chapstick. Chapstick. She says, sound I make when I stub my toes. Rababare.
It starts with an F and ends with a K.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, my name is Rökkvaldur. I'm gonna say Jólasveinn. Ho ho ho!
Okay, he gave you a hint at the end of that word. Jólasveinn means Santa Claus. Okay. Inka, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Inka. Jæja.
Oh my gosh, this is like, okay, I'm going to sit down. This is a story. It is the most versatile word in Icelandic. Jæja, because you can say jæja, jæja, jæja. If you come into a conversation, you don't know what's going on, you just say jæja. And then people just think that you're a part of the conversation. You're good to go. So practice that one if you're going to come to Iceland.
It just means that, oh yeah. All right, then.
Yeah, let's go. And enough now. Let's go. It means all kinds of things.
Okay.
Okay, let's tell everybody when our next shows are, because we gotta go. It's late over here, and some people need their.
As you can tell, folks are tired, y'all.
Okay, so our next shows, we won't be here on Friday because we'll be traveling on that day. My sister is getting married. Don't worry, we'll keep you all in the loop on that fun stuff. We're flying to Eastern Iceland on Friday. So we won't be able to with you on the show, but we'll have people filling in. And that's, what day is that? Friday is August 15th.
Mm-hmm.
August 15th. And then Tipsy Tuesday, we'll be back next week. Tipsy Tuesday, that's August 19th. And then there's going to be a perfect pair that week as well, 21. August 21st, 21. I'm sorry. Somewhere else. But we'll be back in the States back then. But tomorrow morning, Jody, our very own Jody, will be here for your One Aired Wednesday.
you know what the show was.
I know. I'm sorry. My brain is about gone. Sorry, Jody, but you'll take it away. This is this for us. This is it for us.
This is for us.
I'm just gonna speak Icelandic for the rest of the show. Takk fyrir komuna og við sjáumst síðar.
Wait, we got one thing. Jody, we're going back to you.
Okay. It sounds like they are having a good time and they all need to go to bed.
Those crazy kids.
See what happens when we let them leave the office and be on their own without us? Like, that's what serves them.
We had the question. We thought they were going to ask it.
Yeah.
But they just went off and started speaking Icelandic.
I know. Like, what in the heck?
Okay. Do you want me to read it?
I'll read it. I'll
Okay.
read it. I mean, you haven't put me on the screen for a while.
I know,
So,
I know.
You know.
Okay.
So the question is, what is your favorite place traveled to and why?
Favorite place to travel to and why?
Yep.
Okay.
I've never been out of the country.
Really?
I am making my first trip out of the country in February. I am going to Jamaica, so it's the first time I've left the United States.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm super excited about that. But I've done tons of traveling within the United States, and I would say my favorite place to go is like Palm Springs.
And you're going to Jamaica in February? I can't believe that. That's my birthday.
Yep.
So you're taking me?
No.
Oh.
I'm going with my son and his wife and a bunch of people.
Come on,
So,
you can squeeze me in.
I'm
there.
excited. I'm excited.
That's going to be a great trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Where are you going? Or where's your favorite place?
Where am I going? I'm going home after this.
I know.
My favorite place, I don't know, I feel like such a broken record, but Munich, Germany is like my home away from home. I love that city. I have so many friends there. It's great. I always love going back there. So.
Are you moving there?
Honestly, if we can get like a GE satellite office set up, I'll produce from Munich. Yeah.
That would be nice, right? Yeah. I love living in the United States, but I'm feeling the itch to travel elsewhere, and I haven't in 50 years wanted to go anywhere but here. So it's fun to know that I'm going to get to do that. So.
Yeah.
You guys put your answers in the comments so that you get a chance to win. And next week we will pull your name based on the comments. We don't care where you've been, what you've been doing, as long as you answer and you put something in the comments. And I'm excited to see what everybody puts in there. And we certainly miss Gudrun and HP here. We can't wait for them to come back home and be with us. And thank you guys so much for joining us on Tipsy Tuesday and all of the crazy stuff that happens when we are live. And we will see you actually tomorrow.
Yes. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Lay your fabric here, cut it right there. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. Quilter's Paradise. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. G designs where precision is our vibe. Cut it, slice it, make it so right. Quilters